And we're live. Hello and welcome. Merry Christmas Eve for all those who observe that celebration. We are continuing our Indiana Jones week with something I have very little experience with. Before we get going, though, however, a few things to note. First, we will not do things out of order. We'll get Scully back there, relaxing, coping in his unhealthy method. Who am I to say what's unhealthy and what's healthy? But maybe he should do more with his afterlife than just sit around relaxing. Who knows? Who knows? But we are looking at Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade for the NES. And yesterday, if you tuned in, if you checked out yesterday's Indiana Jones, we kicked off with Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, both for the arcade, emulated through MAME, and on the NES, emulated through Nestopia. We will be looking at the next video game to follow, as far as I know. I haven't done a whole lot of research into all the different Indiana Jones games. I just hit all the genres I knew so that we can culminate, again, probably this Saturday. That is the plan. But this is live, unscripted, unrehearsed. Things don't go as planned, like yesterday. I could have had the screen better arranged so you could see more of what was going on the game. But I digress. We are checking out Indiana Jones Last Crusade for the NES, emulated on Nestopia. So, other little bit of housekeeping news before we get going. If you notice behind me, Totsy's computer is gone, and in its place is installed. It's really hard to see with me in the way, and it's not even on camera all the way. Ooh, you can see it a little bit there. Whoa, rock the boat. Is our slot 1 socket 370 Windows 98 SE machine. And this was just a recent acquirement. Found it at the local thrift store. Usually they are always stripped of their hard drives, and took this one home. And well, first inspection, just saw there was a slot 1 and didn't think much of it. And then did a little more research, checked out Phil's Computer Lab. If you have not checked out Phil's Computer Lab here on YouTube or here online on the internet, check out Phil's Computer Lab. Phil is a pillar of the retro gaming community. And maybe when we work on that, when we do some stuff with that, I will include, probably put him in the description below. In any case, turns out it has a hard drive in it. Pretty much scrubbed of everything. But it booted straight into Windows 98, and nearly everything worked. I had some little problems with the optical drive, so I've switched that out from one of my other machines that sits in storage. And after trying out some other ones and determining I had 3 bad drives from old machines, found a good one. And later today is the plan, so we can hit all the Indiana Jones games we can think of, and that we can have access to. I am limited on my access on the N64, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. If anyone knows about that, I'm usually try to emulate it, but the ROM doesn't seem to be responding to the emulator. In any case, we are looking at Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Came out in 1990 for the NES. I have very little experience with it. I booted it, played it just a little bit to make sure everything was working. Got to some stuff that I thought, I don't want to do this, so especially off cam. So saved it. So this is kind of a reaction review as well. Yeah. Let's see. So let's jump over to, and things are gonna look a little wonky till I get stuff launched. And here we go. Come on. Playing the Sacred Cross of Coronado off the coast of Portugal. See, I played a little bit of this. Playing the cross. Okay. So you can check it out. You always watch the preview gameplay, the demo, because it shows you kind of what the gameplay is going to be like. Retrieve your father's diary from Berlin and elude the enemy soldiers. Okay, so we have a switch up, a little bit of a switch up in the gameplay, where now it looks more like a Spy Hunter type gameplay. Yeah, the bad guy. We can jump. Okay, we need to make sure we check our buttons so we know what everything does. Don't hit those. Okay, don't hit those things. Save your father from the clutches of enemy soldiers at Brunwald Castle in Austria. Okay, a maze type deal. Oh, look at that. I wonder what gave that away. I wasn't paying enough attention. I was blathering. Rescue Marcus from enemy tanks on the vast desert of Iskenderun. Okay, so our gameplay varies. Oh, you don't run them over? Oh, India's run over. Let me back up. And finally, claim the Holy Grail from the Lost Temple. Okay. I wonder, should we begin? Yes. Finally, a moment to relax. Hey, what's this? Something from Venice, Italy. It's Dad's Grail Diary. Sorry about my Indiana Jones impersonation. You get what you get. Every clue he followed, every discovery he made, and the complete record of his 40-year search for the Holy Grail. The last I heard, Dad was in Venice, deeply involved in his search for the Holy Grail. But why would he send the diary to me? A telegram from Marcus. Indy, the Cross of Coronado is in Portugal, but it won't be there for long. It's on a ship called the Coronado. It's scheduled to leave port in a few days. I'm heading on to Iskenderun. I'll meet you there, Marcus. Okay. So we have things pulling us in different directions. What do we do? Let's cross at Coronado. I've been searching for it all my life. I must get the cross, or I'll go to Venice. Okay, we'll try this out. My controls are bound, just so you know how I'm trying to play this. Right now the controls are bound to the analog stick, not to the D-pad. At least that's what I'm finding out trying to select. And I may or may not have turbo in one of these buttons. But I'm hoping everything's bound correctly. You know what? I might have to rebind this before we make our choice. Oh, we're gonna get, I guess we're gonna get what we get. We're back. We're gonna get the cross. This is the one part I've played before, so we're gonna try the cross first. What do you think? Would Indy go for the cross, or would he go for his dad? Now, if you've seen the movie, you know what this. All this stuff is kind of in and out of order, but what would you do? Let's get the cross. Why won't it let me go for the cross? There we go. Sneaking onto this boat was hard enough. Here's where the fun begins. According to Marcus, one of these goons has the cross. One of these goons. Oh, look at that. It even says Coronado on it. And we have my Windows 7 being weird. That's why we're going to build another one. And RAM came in yesterday. Okay, there's my turbo underneath. Pause. Oh, I got a whip. Okay, and both buttons jump. He knocked me down. Did you see that? And he's not doing too good with his whip. Okay, we're gonna have to do it this way. Oh, there's 12 goons on this boat. I'm betting that goon number 3 has it, right? Oh wait, or to beat goon number 3. Just stand there and take it. Nice kick to the face. beating me to pieces. Hey, this jumping guys. They get on my nerves. Oh, don't hit a guy when he's on this ladder. Because if Indy's known for anything, it's his powerful kicks, not his powerful punches. One of these goons has the cross. That goon. Yeah, I got it. I got the cross, and Indy jumped off the boat. Figured it was safer to jump than to stay on board with all that smuggled TNT. Alright, we got the cross. Now I can take the cross to the museum where it belongs. Early the next morning. Telegram from Sala. Maybe he's learned something. Your father is being held captive at Grunwald Castle in Austria. Guard your father's diary. His enemies will do anything to get it. Marcus hasn't arrived. He should have been here yesterday. I'm worried. Sala. Well, what should I do now? That's a good question. What should Indy do now? Go to Venice? Rescue Dad? Find Marcus? Well, I'm thinking we might want to try and find Marcus. We're supposed to keep the diary safe. That's what Sala said. We should go rescue Dad. I'm a little leery of going to rescue Dad. Find out why. But maybe we can find Marcus. I don't remember the exact. I haven't watched Last Crusade in a long time, so I don't remember the exact order Indy does all this weird stuff in. How, you always have to have airplane kind of like boat. We don't have that in here. Let's go rescue Dad. Let's try rescuing Dad. Ah, Brunwald Castle. I don't know how I'm going to find Dad in a maze like this, but I'll think it's something. Oh no, this is the maze. And we gotta fight too. Yeah. Oh, okay, so that's how he does that, huh? And that's how you snuff out the... the lights out. Alright, this is a maze. I am not good with mazes. Dead end. Let's try up here. Jump! Indy, jump! He did it! You can jump over the railings. Now you can tell where I've been too by snuffing out the lights. Maybe. No, I didn't want to go in there yet. The low kick. Chandelier. Okay. We'll try and, I don't know, try and make some sense of where we're going here. Turn around, Indy. It's an impossible maze. I feel like I'm heading in the right direction because of the banners and stuff have changed. Let's try that closed door. Or is that the one I came in through? Yeah, that's the one I came in through. Kick him in the crotch, Indy. This is right back where I was. And doesn't help to unlight the torches because they just relight themselves. Okay, this is looking a little bit better. Remember this place? That looks familiar. Yeah, this is the okay. You have to play it long enough that you start to recognize where things are. You know how many times in Super Mario 3 I had to go through Bowser's castle? I think I'm out. They took Dad's diary. I've got to go to Berlin and get it back. Maybe that was it. That's the maze. I don't know. At least I'll have no problem escaping from these guys. Early the next morning. A telegram from Saul. Maybe he's learned something. Discovered the location of the Holy Grail is in the Lost Temple in the Valley of the Crescent Moon near Iskandarium. I hope you will still have your father's diary. It will be useful when you finally reach the temple. Salah. Well, what should I do now? Dad's still in the castle. I must find Marcus. I must get Dad's diary. I must get the Grail. Well, we need Dad's diary. Dad's still in the castle. I don't want to go to Venice. I'll tell you why. There's a puzzle in Venice I don't want to try and do. But we'll plug away and we'll get. You want to see the gameplay of Last Crusade, don't you? That's why you're watching this video. So let's try getting Dad's Diary. It's giving us options to try these different games. So let's try Dad's Diary. Give me back my father's diary. Wow, that escalated quickly. Take it, Dr. Jones. Your odds of escaping Berlin alive are next to none. Never tell me the odds. This stuff happens to me all the time. Alright. We are riding our motorcycle. And we are crashing. Oh, and we are getting shot off our bike. Okay, we got jump. Gotta jump over that stuff. You gotta play these games multiple times until you start to get the hang of it, and you don't have that many lives. You can jump over obstacles. Crash. Let's see where we're starting now. Please don't start us way all the way back to the beginning. Oh, you gotta jump at the right spot in the train. Oh. Last man's. Oh. Guess the odds were still on their side this time. They've got the diary again. At least I have no problem escaping. I have no problem escaping from these guys. Early the next morning. No news from Sala. What should I do now? But Dad's still in the castle. I must get Dad's diary. I like. Okay, we're trying that one again. Look around. Yeah, that was a fun one. I like that. Take it, Dr. Jones. The odds of escaping Berlin are next to me. Never tell me the odds. Sorry for mine. Or this stuff happens to me all the time. I should have gone the way I'm already familiar with. It's a good thing you can maneuver somewhat in the air. That makes it very useful. Forgot about the train. Come on. Yeah. Hey, did you see that guy just riding right up the middle? That wasn't cool. Gotta get out of Berlin. Last man standings. Oh, I guess their odds are on theirs. Okay, we'll try something different this time. At least I'll have no problem escaping from these guys. But these guys are not very good at holding people captive. No news from Sala. What should I do? Let's find Marcus. So it's like a bunch of mini games that are difficult. Why does everything happen to Marcus? I better get him out of that tank. Run off the edge of the tank. Jumping is difficult because it's both buttons at the same time. And directionally jumping is difficult too. Oh, we gotta fight till this thing gets to the edge of the... Good heavens, Indy. If you hadn't pulled me from that tank, I can't imagine. Come on, Marcus. There's still a lot of work to be done. What are you going to do now, Indy? I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. Early the next morning. No news from Sala. What should I do now? Alright. Going to get the diary is fun. It's the driving. The riding the motorcycle. Dad's still in the castle because the castle stinks. That's the worst. Oh, I hate mazes. I hate mazes. So, we'll go to Venice. Okay, we'll go to Venice. Dr. Schneider, what a pleasant surprise. You say there are important clues in the library. Let's have a look. It's a picture of the Grail, but it's been scrambled. Oh, I better put it back together and leave before this place goes up in flames. I hate tile puzzles. Oh, I hate tile puzzles. Oh, I hate tile puzzles. There's a pattern to doing this within the time frame, and if you don't know it, you're screwed. You are screwed. Past perfect tense, screwed. I hate puzzles like this. Whew. Got it out just in time, but I lost the sketch. Hope I can remember what it looks like. You lost today, kid. That doesn't mean you have to like. Does that mean I am done? That's the Last Crusade. Claim the sacred cross off the coast of Portugal. The cross of Coronado. Did I say the sacred cross? Okay, so we can get the cross. We can save Marcus. We have a little trouble with... We have not completed getting out of Berlin. That one we probably could do with more practice. But you kind of have to do either Venice or the cross first. Brunwald Castle we could probably do as well. But man, I hate mazes. See, look. Okay, that's secret. And how can I hide within these dudes? Maybe we should have just tried for the Grail. So, but as far as an 8-bit Nintendo game, trying to capitalize on the success of The Last Crusade, probably not too bad of a showing, actually. You know, in retrospect, looking at it and being like, I hate puzzle games, I don't want to play this puzzle game or this maze game. But it does give you a good variety of different gameplay options. A lot of fighting. You know, you have this fighting, get to the cut down the numbers, get through the men, the bad guys. Then you have the fighting where you have to outlast the bad guys on the tank, and then you have the fighting where you just have to fight to find your way through. And this fighting is just a part of it with Grunwald Castle. So I hope you've enjoyed this. You know what? Probably can't even hear me. Yeah, I'm coming through pretty low. We'll just mute that just a little bit. We'll bring it down. We'll bring it down so I can talk over it. But, so yeah, in retrospect, probably still a decent game. 1990s for the Nintendo, which was aging at that, 1990 for Nintendo, which was aging a bit at that time. Or it might have been, I can't remember, right in its heyday, but it had been around for a few years by 1990. It gives you a variety of different gameplay options. Some of them are difficult, and I'm sure there's probably a walkthrough online that will show you how to do the puzzle. So, all in all, not a terrible game. Some aspects I don't care for, but I guess that's probably why they did it that way. But if you want to complete the game, you gotta do it all. Well, we'll go ahead and just yeah. So, hope you've enjoyed this look at Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade for the NES, published in 1990. If you'd like to play it, like I said on the previous episode, and that in episode 36, that all you have to do is get an emulator, locate the ROMs, and play. You can find a original system and probably find the game online on eBay. Lots of different options to go there. I think the best way to go is if you're going to invest some money. The Pi is a great emulator, Retro Pi, and you can get 40,000, 30,000, 20,000 games. I'm going down in numbers, I know, 20, 30, 40. I've been looking at them. All already installed on an SD card. You just pop in your Pi and turn it on, and boom, you've got an emulator already up and running, pretty much. Retro Pi, look it up. So, hope you've enjoyed this look at Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Um, like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. If you'd like to see more, there will be more coming up later today. In order to get through all these Indiana Jones games by the end of the week, by later today, we will be looking at Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis on Windows 98 on original hardware. So stay tuned for that. Until that time, I am Ann Archimedes, signing off.